What's going on, guys? It's Pride here, and today I'm bringing you guys a brand new video on my personal channel. A quick little tutorial for you guys on how to use After Effects. Hello Timid, I hope you're having a great day. And so basically what I have here is a couple clips that I've hit today, and I'm just going to take it, drag it into After Effects, and just plop it all in. Now, if your computer doesn't have enough RAM, or if it just doesn't like doing this, what you can do is you go up to File, Import, File, and then you can find it from here, in case the dragging does not work. So what you want to do from there on is you want to see this little movie icon, and it says Create a New Composition. All you have to do is grab that video, drag it into that little button, and it automatically sets up your entire workspace for you, which is really sweet. So what we have here is we have our video clip right here, and we got the video, right? So what I want to do is, this is like kind of the full game, and it's like I want to cut out the feed that I got, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to scrub through here. I know it's kind of towards the end here. I'm just going to scrub through and find the beginning of this feed. I think that's pretty good right there. So what you want to do is you want to grab this little gray bar right here, and this adjusts where your work area is. So it kind of shows the limit at which After Effects will render out your film. So what you want to do is, while holding Shift, it automatically, and you just drag it right up to where you want it. You can of course just do this manually, but I like to hold Shift while I'm doing it, and it automatically snaps to the line where this begins. So that's very nice. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to right click on this gray bar up here, right click on that, and click on Trim Comp to Work Area. Now that automatically cuts out the stuff that I did not need right there. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to find the end of the clip. So I know I die off the 5 on right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab this bar. It's the same exact bar, just on the opposite side, showing the end of the film. And I'm just going to drag it to the end of this while holding Shift, and it automatically snaps to that. So what I'm going to do now is right click on the gray bar, Trim Comp to Work Area again, same exact thing. And there we go, we have my clip. So say if this was like a longer video, not just a clip, and I wanted to add some audio into it. All you gotta do is say here, since there we go. We'll pretend this is a commentary, even though it's actually a song. And all you have to do is just drag it into here. Here, I'll show you. So you drag it into your project. You can also go and do that by going into Import, File, like I said before. And all you have to do now is, since you've already created this composition and you want it to be in the same composition as this one, all you have to do is take it, drag it in. It doesn't matter if it's on top of it or below it. And all you have to do is, it's in there, and it'll automatically play that music along with your clip. What you can do to make sure, like say you want to line it up with a certain beat or something, you can click and drag it, the actual video clip, this little gray piece right here, or the audio clip, and say you want to start it a little bit later after you get a shot or something. So all I have to do is just click and drag it, and it starts there. Now say you want to watch the video in real time, and just make sure the audio is all synced and everything. All you have to do is hit circle, that's all the way to the right, not the one that's at the top of the keyboard, but at your number pad. So all you have to do is hit the circle, and it automatically begins rendering. Now I can just hit circle again, and we're watching in real time. Alright, so say that's taking a really long time to render out, right? Now you can go up to here, and most of the time I keep full checked because that's full quality. Now what you can do is you can go down to quarter, and that renders just a quarter of the pixels out. Also what you can do is you can go over to the preview tab here, and click on skip, and you can bring it down to 5. And what that does is it let's say it skips every 5 frames. So it'll render 1 frame, skip 5, render another frame. So it makes it a lot faster render, as you can see here. Now this does not make like a physical file for you to check out. What you need to do first for that is to make a physical render that isn't just a preview like this one is. So see, that rendered out extremely quickly, and there we go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this back to full, and the shortcut to add this to render queue is Control M. What you can also do is, after I delete this, with this composition selected, all you have to do is go up to Composition, Add to Render Queue, and it's automatically there. I like to leave it at lossless just because I convert it afterwards, but you can go through and mess with some of the settings. It's completely up to you guys. I just like to keep it on optimal settings, and all you have to do is make sure that this is checked right here. Make sure that you have selected a place to render it to with your name, and all you have to do is click render, and that's really all you guys have to do. Pretty simple. Now if you say your audio in this clip is off a little, all you have to do is take that same exact clip, and there's many ways of doing this, but this seems to be the simplest way. So all you have to do is grab that same exact clip, uncheck this little speaker icon up here. That gets rid of all the audio in the first clip. Now go down to the second clip and uncheck the eye. That gets rid of all of the visual parts of that clip. So now you have separated the audio and the video into 2 separate pieces. So what you can do now is, say if it's a little bit ahead, you can just push it forward a little bit, and it automatically adjusts to that spot right here. And you can also just like go back and do pre-renders and check the audio and everything and make sure everything's all good. You can just make small adjustments like this, and say if it's a really big clip and you can't be accurate enough, all you have to do is go up to this top gray bar, and you can just scrub through here and it zooms in, and there you can make small adjustments 1 frame at a time, and that's very helpful. All you have to do to bring it all the way back is drag back like that. So say you finished that already, it's the same exact process. You go back to Composition, Add to Render Queue, and that's it right there. So pretty simple tutorial, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. And After Effects is a really complicated software, but they made simple editing like this extremely simple before you start going into your effects and the actual editing as far as CCs and motion tracking and everything like that. It gets a lot more complicated, but this right here is extremely simple, and everybody should know how to do this if you're in YouTube. And yeah, so I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.